Hello, everybody, and welcome to week one of our language arts class. I wanted to jump on and give you a quick overview of module one and the assignments that you're going to be looking at this week. So I'm going to share my screen with you really quick and jump to our Canvas course. As you can see, you have reading assignments in both textbooks. And I realize that it looks on paper like you've got a lot to read. You're like, oh my gosh, chapters 1 through 5, 13, 15 to 16, 20, and 33. That's a lot of reading. But you'll find that the chapters in the Flexure book are actually pretty short and they're very easy to get through. So it's not as much reading as it looks like on there. The assignment in the Tompkins book is part one of the book, and you'll see how it's organized in the table of contents. It's about 37 pages of information. It's quite a bit to read, but I think you'll find that it's easy to read. It's written in a very accessible way, and I don't think you'll have any trouble with it. There's also a PowerPoint that I'd like you to browse through underneath the Tompkins book here. You have three assignments this week, two discussion board posts and the autobio poem assignment. I have a separate video for the autobio poem assignment with a little bit more information and an example that I made myself that will be also linked underneath this announcement video. So let's take a look at your assignments really quickly. Discussion A, there are several prompts on the page. You're to respond to three of these. And yes, I would appreciate it if you would copy the bullet point that you're responding to, hit paste, and then underneath it, respond to that bullet point. Make sure you respond to at least three of those. You can do more if you really want to, but I need you to do at least three if you want full credit for the assignment. Discussion A comes from the information in the Fletcher book. Discussion B will come from the information from the Tompkins book. And again, there are several prompts for you to respond to, not as many on this one as there are on the other one. You still respond to three prompts. For both of these, your initial post is due Thursday evening by 11:59 p.m. Your responses to at least three peers are due Sunday evening by 11:59. If you do not have your textbooks yet, please let me know about that as soon as you can. I have heard from a couple of you already, and that is okay. We'll make it work. I just need to know about it. The other assignment is your autobio poem assignment, and I'm going to have an entirely separate video covering that one here in just a couple of minutes. It should be posted in the same announcement thread underneath this one. So it's not too much for the first week. I hope you don't feel like it's overwhelming or anything like that. I do want to call your attention to the continuing assignments. The language arts e-file I mentioned in my welcome video, but the language arts e-file is basically a digital collection of all of the resources you collect in this class, things you download from Canvas from us, things you find on your own in your own research. Basically, it is a organized way on your computer, in your Google Drive, in your OneDrive, however you're storing these things to keep up with all of it. There's some information listed here on how to organize it and what you want to be looking for. There's also a grading rubric that you can look at to see what I'll be looking at when you turn this in. This is not due until the last week of the class, but it is a big assignment that you should be working on as you go. So I wanted to bring it to your attention today on week one so that you're not at week 8 and going, oh my gosh, I was supposed to be doing this. I just wanted you to have it early on. The other is the writing unit assignment. And what we will do is piece this together in week 8 from other assignments that we've done leading up to that point. So I wouldn't worry about this yet, but I wanted to give it a heads up that it is out there. It's something that we'll be putting together as we complete other smaller assignments throughout the course. And then we'll eventually meld it all together to make your big writing unit assignment with a few extra things added in at the end, of course. So that is essentially module one. It's not too overwhelming this week. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. I do want to give you a couple of heads up or a heads up on a couple of dates. Wednesday, I will be pretty much out of contact the whole day. I will be traveling to Illinois. My oldest niece is participating in her district honor band, and the concert is Wednesday evening. It is a 4-hour trip one way to get there, and I'm going and coming back in the same day. So I'm going to be pretty much out of touch all day on Wednesday. So if you have any questions, if you email me or text me or whatever, it's probably not going to get answered until Thursday. Also, I did also want to mention that I am a working teacher, and typically when I do get to respond to things, it's going to be during the evening hours. It's going to be in the overnight hours. So if you message me during the day and you don't get an answer right away, please don't panic. Give me a little bit of time, at least 48 hours, to respond to your messages. I'm going to do my best to do it faster than that, but we promise in the syllabus within at least 48 hours. So I'll try to live up to that. Once again, if you have any questions or concerns about the material or anything else, please don't hesitate to let me know. Hope you have a wonderful week. Good luck, and I look forward to reading your assignments and discussion posts.